Hi, it's David McLean with Living in the GTA. On today's video, we're going to take a real quick look at what's happening in the Toronto condo market July 2020. We're going to look at some key aspects of the market, values, pricing, how much inventory is out there, and whether or not we're creeping into or are in already a buyer's market. So stay tuned. So if we want to look at specifically what's happening in terms of values and pricing in the Toronto condo market right now, July 2020, it's important to have a bit of context. So we're going to look back over the last, say, 5 years from 2016 to now 2020. And in each of those years moving forward, prices have gone up, values have gone up for condos in Toronto approximately 10%, double digits, every single year for 5 years. That's quite incredible, especially if you're someone who's an investor. But just in terms of capital gain and value of one's property, that's significant. Now, of course, we're in the midst of a pandemic. COVID-19 has affected everything, and certainly the real estate market. But now, after a couple of months, we're seeing a return. People are coming back out of the woodwork. They're looking still to buy and sell. So amazingly, that desire has actually been a little bit pent up. So if we look right now at what the average price of a condo is in the city, that's approximately now $672,465 is the average price among all types of condo units in the downtown core. But when you compare that to what the average price of a detached home is in the city, which is $1,524,000, you can see why that is still a desirable product for first-time buyers. And in fact, it's often the only available option for first-time buyers entering the market. What's happening right now is that in the last month to 6 weeks or so, we've seen an incredible increase in the amount of condo listings that have come on the market. The inventory from early into May and in the beginning of June to now is almost doubled. So there's an incredible amount of increase in what's available on the market. So why is this happening? There's, I think, a couple of reasons. Certainly, I think that one of the main reasons has been just the reality of what's happened to the AirBnB market. A lot of people are just not traveling right now. People aren't coming to the city. A lot of units are sitting empty. I think a lot of those investors have decided this is the time to liquidate. This is the time to put their units on the market. I've had a lot of people over the years say to me, I'm not going to buy a condo until prices go down, which, one wonders how long or how old you're going to be by the time that happens. But what we're seeing now is actually, it's of course relative, but if you look at, double-digit increases for 5 years, for the first time that has gone backwards by 50%. Now, we're not seeing a huge decrease in the percentage of what something is listed for into what it sells for. It's still sort of around 100% or a little bit under. But that's still a difference in terms of selling over the asking price in these sort of bidding war scenarios that people have just become, let's face it, exhausted with over the last few years. And another factor that's really favoring buyers right now is the incredible low level of interest rates. Like, they're just at historic lows, below 3%, in some cases even, depending whether you're fixed or variable, below 2.5%. So now would be the best time to get in touch with a good mortgage professional, get pre-approved, speak to a good realtor, and get out there. If this is something that's been in your game plan for a while, now is one of those moments. These windows only come along so often. So I would say if you're someone who's a first-time buyer, you've got your ducks in a row and you want to get out there and buy a condo, now would be the time definitely to make that move. So if you're thinking about making a move or you just want to talk to me about your real estate goals in general, please don't hesitate to be in touch. I'm always happy to chat with you. You can call me or send me an email, and I'd be happy to sit down with you maybe via Zoom if you wanted to feel a little more safe these days. I'm happy to chat with you and to answer all your questions. So I look forward to being in touch with you real soon.